2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Well, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. McDermott and Johnson are the forwards. Devin Vassell out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, B.A. Scary offensive talent on the floor. When these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
Outside Murray. McDermott outside. Six to shoot. Here's Murray. Hey, rejected by Capella. And they'll keep possession. McDermott can't get it to go. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Start getting the feeling that Trae Young is going to be one of those guys that once he gets into his three-point motion, count it.
McDermott, the pass to Pirtle. And here's Johnson. Collins comes with a double. Inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists. Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Johnson. Here's Vassell. Murray with it. Shoots over Collins. No good from 18. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden.
Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray passes to Pirtle. Now here's McDermott. Out left to the wing. Outside Johnson. Spurs need to get one up here. Again, a miss by Murray.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
San Antonio trailing here. McDermott for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Look, McDermott has the green light to shoot, so even off the dribble gunning is allowable.
Collins outside. Pass to Hunter. Here's Herter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Murray with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Murray passes to McDermott. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Collins against Johnson. Back to Hunter. Collins outside. Outside Hunter. Young from long range. Drills it from deep. Young's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Vassell. Hey, rejected by Capella. Outside Hunter. Now Capella. Here's Collins. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Murray with it, and it's Young picking him up. A nice shot by McDermott.
McDermott with a great foundation. Catch, shoot, fire.
The Hawks leading. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young, and here's Collins. It's good if it goes, and that's not gonna go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Murray and Walker manning the backcourt. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4-man position. Here's Murray. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. That one falls. Young's got 8 points. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Back to Herter. Pass to Collins. Now Capella. Collins defending. Capella draws the double. Young from long range. Pure from three-point range.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Murray passes to Collins. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
And Young, here we go. Capella. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Murray. Shoots from the line. Rebound Atlanta.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Walker's shot is off.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Herter. Jones, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job and help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
4-3. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Outside Richardson. And he drives in. Here's Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
A different look for San Antonio. Johnson, he's checked in for Bates Diop, and McDermott subbed in for Richardson.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Rejected by Okongwu. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Over McDermott. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Young. He's got 13. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And the Spurs making a change here.
Dance team, make some noise.
Just 5 to shoot. Collins with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. The Hawks need to get one up here. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Puts one up from 19. And no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
That'll do it for the first half. Hawks ahead, up 9. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the...
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the quick shots. If you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Over to Kenny now. Your take on the Spurs.
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean, fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within reach.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Trae Young out there with Lou Williams. And it's a Kongwu in at the center spot. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Here's Williams. Rebound San Antonio. Here's McDermott. Pass to Murray. McDermott against Hunter. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Collins. And they recover it. The shot by Johnson, no good. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Spurs shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Here's Pirtle. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Pirtle's got 6.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Outside Johnson. Pirtle, the pass to Murray. And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Vassell. And here's Murray. Shoots over Young, and again it's San Antonio converting.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Walker, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's good for 2. McDermott's got 8 points.
A good sign when McDermott gets his game going from the mid-range, trying to find some more ways to be effective there.
Here's Collins. Pirtle with some nice D. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Blocked!
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Walker passes to Pirtle. Johnson with it. To the left wing. Murray against Capella. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Wawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Williams. And San Antonio also making a switch. Richardson's checked in for Murray. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Walker trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Here's McDermott driving to the basket. And McDermott with a slam.
McDermott is terrific at letting the defense open up. Once he sees the lane to the bucket, jumps right in there.
A nice shot by Young.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Collins. Young from long range. Off the mark. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now. Our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Josh Richardson out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Jakob Pertl. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 slot. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight it's working.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Pirtle. Now Johnson. Outside Walker. With the drive. Over Capella. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Collins. Now here's Young. Back to Capella, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Walker.
Trae Jones.
Outside Jones. There's the drive. Count the basket.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Capella gets double teamed. Outside Young. That three's off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Jones. Here's the second effort. He got a piece of it. Pass to Wawu Cabarro. Count it.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pirtle with the ball, guarded by Capella. Drops it inside. He's against Capella, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw misses. Murray's checked in for Jones. And he sinks the second. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Young. And yep, it's good. Young's got 25 points in the game.
Trae Young showing you variety. He can score in a lot of ways.
The Spurs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Murray passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
The drive by Murray. Can't get it to drop. Young with the defensive effort. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Collins against Johnson. Capella, the pass to Collins. Shoots over Johnson. Collins, no good. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Bates Diop, guarded by Capella. Here's Murray. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
The Spurs making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Murray against Collins. Pass to Young. From deep. The rebound by Murray. Well, San Antonio's shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Young. He hits the first one, and that brings him within single digits. The Hawks making a switch here. Herder's checked in. And Murray drops them both. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 8. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Murray, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
That's a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
2 points. That one goes.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Murray, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Spurs ball. Into the lineup for the Spurs.
9 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Primo. Yep, count it.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Wright. Can't connect. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, thank you. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.